Good day po, and we will discuss today about the topic in Python, which is the Python decorators. In Python programming, decorators are a powerful and flexible tool for modifying the behavior of functions or classes. While not directly related to mathematics, decorator can be mathematical programming and data analysis to enhance code readability, maintainability, and functionality. A decorator is typically defined as a function that takes another function as an argument and return a new function that adds some kinds of functionality to the original function. And here are a sample code with a mathematical. It is a timing decorators. So we already put the import about time, and let's proceed or we can continue the rest. So import time, then put just type. So then of course the mother product. Then start time is equal to time. Oops, start mode. Enter the next words and the soon. Okay. So it's equal to function. Then we will return to its reference. Enter. Then return result. Then return number. Then there's time. Continue and complete the vote. Okay. Proceed. You'll use a factorial and of course, then if n is equal 0, let's say return to 1, tapos return 1, then the return n until then factorial of say 5. How will we explain this code? Okay. This part, the timer underscore decorator, this is the decorator function. It takes a function, func, as argument and return as a wrapper function. Then wrapper, the inner function does three main things. First is, excuse me, record the start time before calling the original function. Then second is, calls the original function, func, and capture its result. Then third is, record the end time after a function completes. Then lastly is to print the time taken for the function to execute. Returns to the original function. And then here in the second one is the add timer decorator. This line applies the timer decorator to compute factorial. So every call to compute factorial will now be timed. Then compute factorial, a recursive function that calculates the factorial of n. Then also, if n is 0, it returns 1, which is the base case. Otherwise, it returns to n times compute factorial n minus 1, making a recursive code. And then let's try to run the code. Okay, as we can see here, the function compute factorial took 2.2411, then the negative 0.5 seconds to execute. Okay, and then each factorial compute its execution.
Hello everyone, today we're diving into the fascinating world of bubble sort logarithmic. But before we get into the nitty-gritty details, let's understand the basics of bubble sort. Bubble sort is a simple sorting algorithm that works by repeatedly stepping through the list to be sorted, comparing each pair of adjacent items and swapping them if they are in the wrong order. This process is repeated until no swaps are needed, indicating that the list is sorted. And magbigay tayo ng example ng program na gagamit ng bubble sort algorithm. represents the number of elements in the input list. And I iterates over each pass of the bubble sort algorithm. And J iterates over the elements for comparison and swap. Rj and Rj plus 1 represent the current element and the next element being compared. User underscore input store the user input of an unsorted list of numbers. Unsorted underscore list contains the user input converted into a list of integers. And sorted underscore list store the sorted list after applying the bubble sort algorithm. In this modified program, the user is prompted to input an unsorted list of numbers separated by spaces. The input is split and converted into a list of integers. The bubble sort algorithm is then applied to the user's input list to sort it in ascending order. Let's run this program. Ayan, gumana naman yung program na ginawa natin. I hope you enjoy the interactive examples. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My topic is about using pandas in functions. So, what is pandas? Pandas is a high-level data manipulation tool developed by Wes McKinney, and it is built on NumPy package that is called the data frame. Data frames allow you to store and manipulate tabular data in rows of observations and columns. There are several ways to create a data frame. So, in importing pandas, it is import numpy as NP and import pandas as P. So, let's start. Let's put pandas seeds. Next. Let's start it with import numpy as NP. And import, pandas as P. Ages. Ang ilalagay natin dito is mga age. So, np.array open parenthesis 27 and 22. Next is series 1 equals pd.series. Open ages, comma index equals to index is equals to apostrophe the name Diego, apostrophe comma apostrophe the second name which is Krisha. Oops, nakalimutan yung apostrophe. Huwag kayo makakalimot, lagi mag-apostrophe. Comma. Next is the third name, Kaden. Apostrophe. Kaden. Then, next, ipiprint na natin siya. Print series 1. So, pag in-enter natin siya, yan ang lalabas. Yung name at saka yung age. Name ni Diego, ni Krisha, ni Kaden. Tapos yung age nila is 15, 27, and 22. So, next naman. So, next is for data frame. Okay, enter na natin. Data F equals pd dot data frame. Open parenthesis. Yan. Pag enter nyo, yan. Dun siya tatapat. Automatic siya. Tapos yung name, Diego. Apostrophe. Comma. Yung address. Poblacion 1. Apostrophe. Comma. And then yung age. Tapos enter. Next naman natin is si Krisha. apostrophe, Krisha, apostrophe, comma, poblasyon 2, comma, and yung age, 27. Goes, comma, then enter, yung last is si Kaden. Apostrophe, Kaden, apostrophe, comma, apostrophe, poblasyon 3. Apostrophe, comma, then yung age, 22. Enter. Iko-close na natin siya. Ilalagyan mo natin siya ng columns. Is equals to name, comma, address, apostrophe, comma, then age. Then, i-close natin. Then, ipiprint na natin siya. Print data F. So, pag in-enter natin siya, ito yung yan. Yan yung result. So, ayan yung name, yung address, and yung age. Diego, poblasyon 1, 15 years old. Si Krisha, poblasyon 2, 27. And si Kaden, poblasyon 3, 22. So, another data frame. Example naman siya. For cars naman. Import pandas as PD. Enter my data set equals, tapos pag enter natin, doon natin ilalagay yung cars, apostrophe, cars, then another apostrophe. And double tuldok. Then open, apostrophe, BMW, apostrophe, comma, then Ford, and Honda. Then comma, enter natin. Ito yung owned na cars. Dito naman natin ilalagay yung owned. So, parang yung cars lang din, apostrophe owned. Yan. Owned, apostrophe, double dot. Tapos, doon papasok yung numbers na owned. Like 3, 5, and 4. Sa baba, close na natin siya. Tapos, ta-type natin lang. My var equals pd dot data frame open parenthesis my dataset and close parenthesis. Tapos ipiprint na natin. Yan. Print open my var then close. So pag in-enter natin siya, ito yung result. Yung cars at saka yung own. Yung BMW may 3, sa Ford may 5, and sa Honda may 4. So, yun po yung examples ng paggamit ng pandas. Ayan. So, thank you for listening po. And thank you for watching.